So we picked up the Nikon Zf for a Christmas gift. Came along with the grip, and we're gonna go out and do an initial shoot with it, see how I like it, see how it gets along on a nice overcast rainy day in downtown Ann Arbor, doing some street photography. Let's get out there and see what I can do with this thing. So we're going to start off with shooting in the black and white. So I got the lever on black and white, which is beautiful for rainy overcast days. I do like that you can just switch into a mode that gives you black and white. That is a pretty cool little feature. The other thing I like is that the shutter doesn't sound too bad. So listen to this. That doesn't sound bad at all. It's not like my leaf shutter on the X100V, but it's not so loud for the mechanical shutter that I feel like it's gonna be something that'll attract folks' attention. Let's keep going. Okay, so I got the flip out screen going and videoing myself, and it does a great job adjusting with the light and everything. There looks to be an accident down the street, so we're gonna walk over there and see what's going on. So if this is looking a little tight, it's because it's the 40mm lens. I'm at one of my favorite spots here, having a little lunch break. New York Pizza Depot in downtown Ann Arbor. And you know, initially I could say the camera's doing well. I mean, it's doing what I expected it to do as far as its handling with the grip. I do like the switch as far as moving from video to stills to black and white stills, and I've been shooting in black and white. So I know that's JPEG, I believe, on here. Still getting used to the camera as far as its settings and stuff, because it is different from having a Fuji X Pro 3 or a Fuji X100V in my hand. So with that, we're gonna get out and do some more shooting and continue to have some fun with this camera. So I wanted to do a quick voiceover and show you guys how well Nikon implemented the touchscreen on this camera. Barely touching this LCD screen, and I'm able to double tap, zoom in on an image, slight touch to scroll back and forth on images. Really great job. Good job, Nikon. I mean, it's actually a plus. Also wanted to show you guys how I had the camera set up and how I maneuvered between the dials and the flip screen, which I pretty much kept closed the way you see it now while shooting. Wanted to also show you how I kind of maneuvered with my index finger to move back and forth between video and stills, and then to kind of show you how it looked with the Hollyland mic sitting on the top and it going into the side there. Not too bad, but yeah, good experience so far. Let's get back to shooting.
Okay, well, that was a lot of fun playing in the rain. I haven't done that in a while. It's kind of nice to get out. Don't let the weather stop you from going out and creating, for sure. And what I can say, basically, hopefully you can see it from the images in the video I took with the ZF. It's a wonderful camera. I really can say, as a person that shoots Fuji and that picked up this camera, I was able to basically use it almost base setup and go out and get some images. I liked the feel of the camera. The weight of the camera didn't bother me. The size of the lens didn't bother me, although I would have liked the lens to be a little bit more compact. I know there's a 26 out there for Nikon, but I do like the 40 mil equivalent view. So if I had to compare with using, say, the X Pro 3 with the 27 mil, that is a smaller camera, smaller profile, and I do like that. But I was able to get along with the ZF with no issues. The video, switching to the video and then pressing the video button seems like a two-step process, but I don't have that on the X Pro 3. The X Pro 3 is just as similar, where I got to hit a couple of buttons to get the video and get it going. So all in all, when it comes to the two, as far as handling, they both have the same, you know, profiling, although the X Pro 3 is more styled like a rangefinder camera. I have to use a grip with smaller cameras just so I can feel comfortable carrying them. So having the grip with this was something I would have done. Shooting it without the grip reminds me of shooting other cameras, like this type of camera without the grip. It can get a little uncomfortable, and that's that. If you're getting this camera, even as a Fuji shooter, you're getting it for the styling, you're getting it for the look. It looks like an old film camera, and all I can say is it'd be nice to see Nikon can bring out some more lenses that kind of give it a vintage look to the lens to add to the vintage styling of the camera. Taking video was easy. The thing I like the most so far about this camera on this initial go out and shoot is I did like the switching between the video, the stills, and then the black and white setting, which I left it as it is, and I think it's on monochrome. And I did like the images I got. The 24 megapixel sensor provided for some nice detail shots, so I was pretty happy with that. The thing that I had a little struggle with, believe it or not, was I'd accidentally hit the off button instead of the button to switch between video back to black and white and video. It's just getting used to the camera and muscle memory at that point. So if you are looking at picking this camera up, understand, like most cameras, if you're new to the system, there's going to be some growing pains getting used to the system and getting used to the button setup, but you won't be disappointed in the images that you get, in the video you get, because it does a great job. And as you see, I did this in the rain, and I had, you know, no issues, other than any normal issue where a couple of water drops got on the eye sensor and, you know, switched it to viewfinder only, so I had to wipe that off. And that would happen with any camera, right? So we're gonna go ahead and end this video right now. We're gonna get back and get out of this rain. I'm gonna edit these images you just saw as the video went on, and yeah, continue to learn this camera and see if I want to keep it and put it in an arsenal. Right now, it's gonna stay in the arsenal, and I'm glad to, or happy for the Christmas gift. So see you guys on the next video.